What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're going to talk about the grooming and hygiene habits we tend to forget the most. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe and tap that notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like Luna Hill, salute. Now, most of us have the major grooming and hygiene habits down pretty good. We take showers daily, put on some deodorant, get regular haircuts. But there's small grooming and hygiene habits that we all forget, including myself. And it's these little things that other people tend to notice when you don't. So to make sure you don't suffer this type of embarrassment of forgetting to do these things, I've got a quick list of 10 or so things you might want to pay attention to more when doing your grooming and your hygiene. So without further ado, let's get into my list of the grooming and hygiene habits us men forget about the most. Now, the idea for this video actually comes from a personal experience I had about a week ago when, you know how you do it when you're looking in the rearview mirror of the car, trying to see how you look. And I noticed, man, these long nose hairs. So our first grooming habit, you gotta make sure you pay attention to those nose hairs. Now, despite the fact we look in the mirror every day, it's quite easy to forget to groom those hairs. And it's easy to do. Just pick up a nose and ear trimmer for 10, 15 bucks off Amazon. Hit that nose hair every couple of weeks or so. Definitely an easy one to forget and one I forget pretty often myself. While we're on the subject of hair, let's talk about the next one. That's not grooming those eyebrows. Now, this is a step almost every guy doesn't pay attention to. And if you're somebody like me who gets that unibrow, you better pay attention. Now, I'm not talking about overly grooming them like a young lady might. Just keep it neat. No hair in the middle, even it up a little bit up top and below, and you're good to go. I just pluck mine with tweezers. That's the easiest way. But no matter which way you choose to keep the eyebrow hair intact, just make sure it's even and uniform and no unibrow. Now, grooming isn't all about paying attention to unruly hair. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to those feet. And specifically, I'm talking about dry, cracked, smelly feet. Come on, as guys, we kind of get used to our own smells. Make sure you pay attention to that odor that might be coming out of those shoes. And on top of that, you don't want your feet getting extra dry. Your feet should look like you stepped in a pile of gold medal flour. And besides, making sure you keep your feet clean, moisturized, helps prevent odor, fungus, bacteria building, and that deadly athlete's foot. Make sure you're not wearing wet socks. Don't wear the same shoes every day. Whatever you have to do, pay attention to those smelly, dry feet. Now, some of us guys might need a little extra help when it comes to those smelly, dry feet. And that's where today's video sponsor, my friends over at Manscape, come in. Now, you may already be familiar with the #1 grooming kit for below the belt, the Lawnmower 2.0. But Manscaped didn't just stop there. They have a whole range of products, including today's product, the Foot Duster Foot Spray. Manscaped has provided a deodorant for your feet. 24-hour neutralizing protection. It features a natural antifungal ingredient, tea tree oil, in addition to other active ingredients that help soften tough feet, repair cracked skin, and support cell regeneration on those feet so you can put your best foot forward. Like I said, it provides up to 24-hour odor neutralizing protection, helps reduce the bacterial microorganisms on your skin, and bacteria that can lead to fungus and athlete's foot. It supports cell regeneration, which makes for better smooth skin, in addition to featuring pH control. It has all natural ingredients and has a signature Manscaped scent. It is very easy to use. After you get out of the shower, dry your feet off, spray a generous amount on your feet and let it dry for 30 seconds or so. Put on your shoes and go on about your day. The odor of your feet greatly reduced, the skin much more soft and smooth. I've been using it for the last couple of weeks and it definitely reduces foot odor. And not only did Manscaped sponsor today's video, they also hooked the Style O.G family members up. I'm talking about a 20% discount on the Foot Duster. All you have to do is use the discount code STYLE20 at checkout to get 20% off and to put your best foot forward. Make sure you hit the link in the description to check out the Foot Duster and all the great products that Manscaped provides for us guys. Please tell me you're not that guy. That's right. The next hygiene habit us guys forget is to not put too much cologne on. Now listen, I want you to wear a nice fragrance, but when it comes to scent, less is more. People shouldn't smell you before you enter the room. Let the cologne be a surprise when people walk up on you. But don't be on the other end of the spectrum either. Don't forget to add fragrance at all, like 80% of the guys do in this world. It'll give you a step up on the competition. Put a little bit on a couple of pulse points. Don't overdo it. Don't forget to use cologne for good, not evil. Now, a little bit earlier in the video, we talked about those dry, rough feet. And if we talk about feet, of course, we gotta talk about the hands. Please make sure you take the time to moisturize those rough hands. Now, I know we're supposed to be strong, rugged guys with calluses built up when pulling that transmission out, but guess what? Those rough hands don't feel good when you're shaking someone's hand, or more importantly, when you're caressing that someone special. This is one of the habits that women pay attention to the most, and we tend to forget. That's the maintenance of those hands. And it's not that difficult. Keep them clean, add a little moisturizer to them. It's that simple. Just make sure you don't forget to take care of those dry, rough hands. We can't leave those hands just yet. You moisturize the roughness, or you making sure you're maintaining those fingernails. One of the most disgusting things us guys do is having those unkept, dirty fingernails. Trust me, nobody wants to be touched with hands with dirty fingernails. And I'm not saying you need to go get a manicure. Take care of them yourself. Clip them, file them down, keep them even, keep the dirt from underneath them. Not a whole lot of maintenance. Every 7 to 10 days, checking on those fingernails. Make sure they're even, and more importantly, please make sure they're clean. We're not done taking care of the areas that we overlook that the ladies pay attention to. Next thing you definitely don't want to forget, maintain some beautiful soft lips. You know, kissable lips. It's easy to forget to make sure your lips aren't cracked and chapped. Nobody wants to see that, let alone kiss those. It's pretty easy. Just use your favorite lip balm. Mine just so happen to be, and what I always recommend, Burt's Bees. But no matter what lip balm you use, please use some lip balm. Don't forget to maintain those lips. You want them smooth, soft, and kissable. Most of us guys do a good job of showering and taking that body odor pretty seriously. But I want to make sure you're doing the little things to keep it right. You don't want to be smelly. Body odor, definitely embarrassing. So in addition to keeping your body clean, taking a shower, putting on deodorant, there's a few other things you can do to make sure you don't have BO. For one, make sure you're cleaning and laundering your sheets often. They easily trap odor that you're not paying attention to. In addition to that, make sure you're hanging your towels after shower. Balling them up traps odor. Mildew will stay on the towel and on you. Keep yourself clean, but in addition, keep those sheets and towels clean. This is often overlooked and an easy way to develop body odor. Make sure you don't forget. Next up is a habit a lot of guys overlook that will actually help you put your best face forward. Now I know you're already washing and moisturizing your face. You want to make sure you're also exfoliating a couple of times a week. The benefits of exfoliating: what happens over time, old skin builds up on your face. If you don't remove it through exfoliation, your face will be less bright, more dry. Using the scrub helps remove those dead skin cells that accumulate on the top of your face, letting the new ones regenerate and shine through. You're cleaning and moisturizing that face. Don't forget to exfoliate twice a week. And last but certainly not least on the list of the 10 grooming and hygiene habits us men tend to forget, we gotta circle back to the beginning and one your OG forgets a lot. We talked about the nose hair earlier. Sometimes I forget to take care of that ear hair. Now, especially for guys as we get a little older, 40 and up, for some reason we lose hair in one place but tend to grow it in others that we don't want it. And I'm talking about, of course, that ear hair. Now, just like earlier I told you to use the nose and ear hair trimmer, use that ear hair trimmer, touch up those ears. You don't want to be the guy with the unseemly hair coming out of your eardrums and around the sides. Grab that nose and ear trimmer, maintain that ear hair once every week or two. Okay, so there you have it. My list of the 10 grooming and hygiene habits us men forget most often. Once again, I want to thank Manscape and their Foot Duster Foot Spray for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you hit that link in the description. Use code STYLE20 and get 20% off your order. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out tomorrow.